And we're back with more Let's MST3K Heavy Rain. I am still Rain.
And I'm still Sahoni.
Yes. Though this is several weeks after the first session of recording because I'm a horrible, awful person, etc.
Yeah, what's up with that? You
Well,
horrible person.
horrible, awful person.
Yeah, I forgot that awful.
Well, sleep and a
Yeah,
large man outside of a motel.
yeah. Hmm.
Just
You
looks
know,
so.
I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but there happens to be a lot of rain and heavy rain. Did you notice
I
that?
I know it's weird, right?
I know. It's almost like they were trying to do something.
Hmm. Ah, yes.
I loved that line read.
Where's
Oh, that Lauren Winter.
I like how $5 isn't enough to buy him off too. Real expensive bribe there. Way to
Yeah.
go.
Lincoln gets all the ladies.
Clearly. And this just looks like a great place to live, doesn't it?
I've lived worse.
Well,
Yeah. Uh,
I think Scott forgot how to count too. Sorry, I kind of spoiled his name.
oh.
My bad.
Well, hi, Scott. Is she supposed to be a hooker?
Very observant.
Hey,
Yes, she.
I am very tired right now.
This
I
is
I I'm slow on the uptakes.
this is very true. I did just wake you up,
Yeah.
like a half an hour ago.
Well, at least it's exciting now. I mean, there's hookers now.
Well, a hooker and a fat
Oh,
man.
man. She's a she's a very grumpy hooker.
Yes, she is. She's very jaded.
I don't. I mean, I don't really know hookers or a lot of hookers, but you know, I'd imagine they'd at least try to be more pleasant about it for the sheer fact of tips or something. I don't know how does hooking work.
I could not tell you.
Oh, damn. I am the one that lives near Seattle, so maybe I should know this.
Yes, I live in a rural community where my next neighbor is about a half a mile away. So, not really my area.
Yeah, I live in a city. I'm not a city person though.
And if you haven't been paying attention, Lauren has had a son killed by the origami killer
Oh,
because we've been yammering over all this dialogue.
oh, whatever. There's subtitles. They can read it.
Yes, always put subtitles on for LPs. It's very important.
Always. All the Let's Plays.
All of them must have subtitles
Hmm.
for the hearing impaired.
Even the games that you know what? Screw subtitles. We should have someone just doing sign language in the corner.
We should. It'd be very fair toward everyone.
Yeah. I mean, what if they're dyslexic and deaf? I mean, if they're deaf, why are they watching a Let's Play?
Well, because they like to watch the game.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
I have an answer for everything, Sony.
Yeah,
It's 42.
yeah. It was a serious moment.
Yes, very serious. We need to.
Let's give a moment of silence for the hooker's son.
Yes.
Alright, that's enough silence.
Yes. It was 3 times as long than it was for Sean
Yeah,
or Jason, whichever son died. I forget.
I forgot. Red shirt.
Yes, him, the one
Yeah, red
who's not
shirt.
important.
Yeah, red shirt died because plot.
Yes, because he was too dumb to not realize walking out in the middle of the street and then running across it without waiting for a red light was Probably not a good idea.
You know, I'd love to see this in like real life because she's like pouring her heart out to this guy about her now dead son, and this fat man is just wandering aimlessly in circles right in front of her.
Well, now he's sitting down. He's at least trying now.
He is trying.
And that was partially my fault. I forgot that I could sit down during this scene. I haven't played this game in a year before I recorded this, so, you know.
Yeah. How do I show sympathy? Twirl in circles, that will do it.
Yeah.
Surely I'm the most brilliant and empathetic person ever.
Large detective ever. And your time is up, Fat Man. You can now stop screwing your hooker. I mean, talking to her.
Mr. Shelby. I hope you got what you wanted. Now get out of here.
She still has a hint of self-respect, though, so she's not really a whore.
Yeah, that's true. She does. I mean, the place at least is kind of mildly nice. For, you know.
For a sleazy shitball apartment.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I wish I had an apartment that big.
Would be quite nice.
Yeah, it would.
Even has a little desk in the
I
corner.
know.
Which was a closet by the look of it. Oh no, hooker dust.
Hooker dust?
You heard
The
me.
glitter! It got caught in his throat.
No.
Oh no, it's just asthma.
Yeah, Scott has asthma.
Oh.
And his inhaler is almost empty. It is a plot point. You would not believe me, but it is a plot point. Oh noes.
I love you just like casually knocks as she screams.
What do you want, asshole?
Hey, look at the douche tattoos on him.
I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm all about the tattoos and the body art. But,
You again?
yeah.
You found it.
Fight scene, action-packed.
My blubber will protect me.
You'd be surprised. Scott takes quite a beating in all of his fights. This one is no exception.
I beat you. So hard.
I like how she's being so helpful in this situation.
Oh no, don't
Stop
hurt
it!
him.
Stop! Don't stop! Stop! No! Scott's pretty badass.
And why did
for a-
you
for-
drop
for a
the
fat
bottle? You were going to hit him with it, and then he just drops it. He's like, you know what? Screw the bottle. I don't need that.
man. Well, because we need this part of the fight where,
Oh,
where the
of
bad guy
course.
gets the broken bottle. Of course.
Of course. You know,
Now the implausible tug of war with wrestling out of his hand.
this is
For
this
those-
is graceful.
It
So
is.
graceful.
It is. I was just going to say, and for those of you who are wondering, Scott's other career is pro wrestler. By all the stiff blows you see and
Yeah.
the tie-up knee strikes. Yes, you heard me drop tie-up knee strikes. You heard me.
Better than him, I guess. Who is he?
An ex-client who thinks he owns me. He was getting violent, and I told him I didn't want to see him anymore.
The exciting life
You should be
of
careful.
Hooker.
Yes. Slum hooker, not just a regular hooker.
Mr. Shelby.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We'll see Lauren again. Don't
Whatever. I don't need you.
worry. I just broke all of your shit. Don't worry. I'm just gonna leave.
I'm just gonna limp awkwardly.
Well, he did take quite a beating from the mannequin head, which is
Oh yeah.
in the room for whatever reason.
That is my weapon of choice. If I was in Persona, I would not have a folding chair. I would have mannequin head.
It would be very effective.
I know. I would. It would. What are you talking about?
And I got
And
a,
then
and I
the
got a
alternate
trophy
weapon.
for some reason.
Yeah. And then the alternate weapon would be like a bowling ball.
Also very effective. It would actually work pretty well in theory.
Awkwardly, and I what? I'm just talking nonsense. This is my lack of sleep talking.
Fair enough.
All right.
New character, and it's raining.
Yay!
It will be sunny in one more scene in this whole game.
It's
That is it. That is at the very, very end.
This is like Seattle during winter.
This is Seattle at any point during any year, ever.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. I mean, during the summer we have a dry season, kind of. Does everyone in this freaking game have like a medical problem?
Yep.
What's up with that?
Well,
What is up with this Lifetime movie crap?
Well, we need to have damaged main characters so you grow attached to them while they resolve their personal issues. Throughout the course of the story, it creates immersion
Right.
and empathy toward characters. You don't want them to die.
Right. Not genuine interaction.
Yes,
Sympathy.
because Jaden is addicted to a drug called trypticane. It's basically cocaine on steroids, and he's in the FBI.
Oh, so many junkie jokes. So
I know,
little
and
time.
don't worry, we'll have a lot of time to make them.
Oh, alright, so we'll have a lot of time. Perfect.
Yes. There's quite a couple scenes where he just flips the fuck out on things. Sorry, I dropped an F-bomb. My bad.
Oh, that is.
I will have to censor
I'm
that
excited.
in the
What is
post.
what is with his spaceman goggles? What's up
Well,
with this?
Well, as you see right now, it lets him look at things in a faded gray look, and it
Slightly sepia.
yes, just slightly, but it's like with gray instead of with orange or red or whatever. And it also lets him find evidence without having to actually find it.
What?
He can cheat.
You know, we were doing so good with the realism up to this point.
I know, right?
And then we're just like, spaceman goggles. Why not?
Spaceman goggles, virtual reality glove that when you snap it, you can see evidence. Oh, it makes perfect sense.
Yes. You know what? We're just gonna totally do Shadowrun.
Well,
This
why
is
not?
Shadowrun now.
And you will watch me walk around this crime scene, snapping my fingers at every interval until I can find evidence, because there's a point
You're-
to finding all of it.
You're like you're like a very, very bored enthusiast of jazz.
Pretty much, yes.
Just gonna rub my hand all over the vital evidence.
Yes,
See
it's,
what I pick
well,
up.
Well, really, as long as Jaden has it in his Spaceman Goggle database, because there is a database in there, it doesn't really matter if anyone else has it.
Why am I calling them goggles or sunglasses?
They are.
They're
Well, that's-
goggles now. All the sunglasses are goggles.
And they all do nothing except Jaden's. Jaden's are awesome.
Yeah.
They do everything.
They are all goggles except because he is secretly a digidestined.
I'm not gonna pretend
that
to know
is
what
why-
that means.
And that's why he has gloves as well. Yeah. I mean, but and I'm sure they would definitely make a very special episode of Digimon where, they talk about his drug addiction.
Well, where there's a murder and a man needs to find evidence in a crowded crime scene full of worthless, incompetent cops.
Yeah, we're just wandering around aimlessly like, man, we wish we had spaceman goggles.
I can't find anything. He's
Oh.
cheating.
Oh.
Oh yes, and if you're curious to know, the virtual reality system is called Ari. So if you hear Jaden say Ari comment 100 million times, like he already has, That's why.
They just now noticed you wandering aimlessly around the scene.
Yep. It's
These guys are the best cops. I would feel safe with them around.
Well, really, they are in New York. So,
This is supposed to be New York?
yep, I think.
Huh.
I think it is anyway.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
Nope.
Guess it kind of looks like it.
What happened? Some guy
Doesn't look around like like if I can ever say it like where Chrissy lives. That's for sure.
Any news on the coroner? He's on his way, Lieutenant. We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
They can drop F-bombs, but I can't. Sad face.
I see.
None yet. Given the
I can't censor the game. I can only censor myself.
Oh. They said naughty words.
I know, they say lots of them in this game. Especially Blake, aka Lieutenant Douchebag. We will see how big a douchebag he is later.
I am very excited for this.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. We will see how bad Lieutenant Blake is. And how nice I make Jaden be.
We should know more once the coroner has had a look. Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Weren't you the one who pulled him away from doing things to make him walk around with you?
Be my guest.
There are very few people, I think,
Hey, Jaden,
can pull off
see me if you find
a
it.
goatee
Okay?
without looking like a complete dick.
And Blake is not one of those people.
No. Bob Vila is, though.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
Back to the goggles, which are actually sunglasses.
Yes. I know my eyewear so well.
I know, right? At about an hour after you've woken up.
Yeah. Well,
Perception, perception all-time high right now.
I know. I have a 2 in perception. That's my
Oh.
ranks. No, that is my total thing, including stat bonuses.
Nice.
Yeah, 2. I am so good.
You know, it's good that you've lost a point since the minimum for humans is 3. It's good. It's good that you've lost one somewhere.
I did.
You roll like crap.
I know. This roll. You know what? If we were playing Alternity, I would be better. You know, roll low.
And now we're gonna ransack the body.
A small origami figure in the right hand.
I wonder who it could be.
Let's see. It was drowned, like all the origami killer victims.
The victim is Jeremy Bowles.
It has an origami
5
figure,
days ago.
and there was orchid smell in the
See
air.
reference file.
I think it might be Jack the Ripper.
That is a very... You know what? I was actually thinking Green River Killer, but, you know.
Freddy Krueger. Final answer.
Yeah.
On the right thigh.
Speaking
Blood is
of
identical to that on the
serial
left.
killers,
Right. Interested to see where this will go.
yeah,
This
you
face
know,
is covered with mud.
for some reason Washington's got like tons of them. It's like suddenly, without warning, they're like, yeah, we have nothing else to do. What should we do? Kill a lot of people. That sounds like a great idea.
Let's just go murder dozens of people. That's a great idea.
I know.
I could be famous.
It gets me a hobby. You know what? And I'm getting tired of this collecting stamps thing.
Well, in all seriousness, coins are superior to stamps. Just gonna say.
I will have to disagree with you on that one because stamps have tiny art on them. They have tiny pictures of stuff, like faces.
And so do pennies. And pennies are not magnetic, just like stamps.
We have found a similarity there.
Yes, we have. We have found the bridge that combines our hobbies.
I don't collect stamps.
Dead cat.
And there is a poor cat
Oh.
here.
The FBI doesn't keep files on dead cats.
There is
Interesting,
no
Jaden. Thank you.
Yeah.
there is no cat here. There's only me in sadness.
Aw.
Oh.
There's no cat. There's no cat in my room today either. It's strange. Usually there is.
Well, you foiled her last attempt to murder you, so you know they're planning.
Well, they were hiding under the bed last time I saw them, so
Exactly. You caught them. You like foiled their plan. They're
Or-
going to kill you and then make little origami cat and then put it in your hand.
and everyone will think it's the origami killer,
Yep.
or should I say the origami killer? And you will understand that later on in this game. Why I said it like that, you will understand, and you will laugh at the man's inability to speak English or speak Japanese.
Yeah,
Whichever you-
as the case may be.
Shh.
Are we shushing?
I don't know, but because he's going to get his suit all dirty.
Oh man, now I got
The-
it dirty and now I'm grumpy and
Yes, the crackhead CIA agent is.
this
his
is
suit-
the best game ever.
I know.
We are going to make you play this arduous climb up the slightly
handhold
slick
by
slope.
handhold
Yeah.
or foothold as. Oh, just wait until we're going back down. I challenge you to actually finish this event without messing up.
So, do you get to at least slide down and race a penguin for a star?
You don't, unfortunately. Otherwise, this would be the best game ever.
I know.
But no, you just get to walk up to this freeway, which
See,
is apparently
I-
over the train yard.
I had mild hope because apparently we stepped into Fantasyland and he's on drugs. So, you know, I was hoping for drug hallucination.
No,
Races.
no. Though he does get hallucinations, he does.
Are they fun or are they like are they like after school special?
They're well, you'll see.
All right.
Probably next recorded video, I think. You'll see.
All right.
And there's tire tracks, I think.
It ran over Slimer.
Who really pulled over on the freeway onto this little dirty little shitball overpass thing to go dump a body and have nobody notice?
I have no idea.
This killer must be a friggin' genius. Just dancing
He is
down
so
the...
graceful.
He is.
Look at him with his Fred Astaire feet.
His suit is covered in dirt now. Dirt and mud. And no one will respect Norman Jaden.
Man.
Just coated in mud, addicted to crack / cocaine, and wandering around in what is in essence virtual reality slapped over real life. He has so many problems.
He does. He is addicted to spin, which to those of you who have watched Brave Star or my streams will get that one.
Is that coffee you're drinking there?
So,
Says
you
that,
know,
coffee you got there.
Help yourself.
And as we will learn now, just as Ethan could not drink OJ, Jaden cannot drink coffee.
what is, you know, people just can't drink in this thing at all.
Well, it's because I tell them how to drink, and I always tell them to drink too much or too fast. Because I am a horrible, awful person, as previously noted. Yeah, put him back on. It was easier to see.
I know. Now everything's green.
Brown. Everything's brown now. It was gray before. Now it's brown.
Brown.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
I don't know. Let me check my hallucinations of words floating around my head.
Well. If one sec. If we're gonna count that as a mental condition, then every character who we play as has it. Yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah, but this one's just easier to make fun of for.
Yes, it is. It is much easier.
I should drink that orange juice.
I can't duck the lawn until Blake is out of sight. He can't see me duck under this police line.
Oh.
He'll find out I'm not actually with the FBI. I'm some random junkie who wandered on a crime scene.
Man,
Slid down a hill.
I should have never trusted that space coyote. He's told me he was my friend, and he gave me the first sample free. And now I have to take more and more to see those smiling purple flowers.
Oh, Jaden, you're so easy to make fun of.
For those of you who think I was just being insane, watch. There's an episode of this super racist show, at least from my perspective as a Native American, called Brave Star, and it had an anti-drug episode where they killed 2 people. One of them a child, and there's no like, no, they might have killed him. They showed his limp body and crying mother while they checked his pulse, and they said it's too late. He's already dead. And then they show, just to cap it all off, when they're telling the message of the episode in like the Sonic Says section, they show his grave.
Ah. And now Ethan is going through ink blots. Cyber ink blots. Because this is the future, apparently. Even though it takes place in 04, I think.
I like that window.
It is quite cool.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident.
Except you're now a robot for some reason.
I'm worried about your psychological condition.
Do you think he became a robot as well?
But you've got to
Just
start over, Ethan.
from like listening to this guy? I mean, what is with the robots in this game?
Well, they're
Can no
everywhere.
one read a line?
Nope.
I mean, I know. I mean, I at least chew the scenery when I act, but
Accidents happen every
These actors are just stiff. But don't worry, this isn't the pinnacle of the face motion stuff. We will see that in LA Noire.
that is great. You're doing LA Noire?
Yeah, I will be, and I wasn't supposed to announce it just yet, but
Oh,
whoops.
oops!
Yes,
Surprise!
Yay!
I
Yes, I will be doing LA Noire, and the faces are amazing in that game.
I kind of want in on that.
The commentary or the watching?
Either one.
no longer want to live.
I'm cool with both.
Well, watching would be the most easy.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this off camera since we're
Yeah,
game
of course.
commentating now.
Game, pay attention! Attention, we have the best.
Clearly.
I
Wait,
know.
What's that over there?
Our willpower is so high, we make all the checks.
What is that golden ball back there?
What?
I sometimes have these
Well, I'm gonna
Look
closer.
in the corner. It's behind Ethan's head. Oh, Ethan's head where it was.
Huh.
If the camera moves and lets us see it again,
sometime later.
it's just a random golden ball sitting there in the corner of the room, and I am so confused.
Art?
I don't know why it's there.
Art?
There, see? There.
I,
Do you think this could be related to the accident?
because
Concussion or in a coma for 6 months.
modern
his-
art.
It's his robot psychiatrist trophy. He won it for being the best.
I live near Seattle. That is clearly modern art.
We'll continue this conversation.
I
enough.
obviously am an expert because of this fact, but you know,
You
whatever.
were, Ethan.
It's modern art.
It's very
Don't
gratifying
question it.
to try
Well,
that.
question it, of course. It represents the machination of human society in a modern world.
Indeed, and we will see the psychiatrist a little later. We'll see him again, because Ethan has an appointment in a week, so we gotta go do that. So we gotta go to that.
Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
Ethan is the best dad in the world.
I I like how Ethan looks like every hungover Jake Gyllenhaal picture in the tabloids ever.
This
Like
is very true.
like all of them put together into one horrible montage of fail.
Well, he is depressed and has delusions and is schizophrenic and stuff, so he is quite troubled.
You know what? I guess we found our casting if they ever make a movie of this.
Next time, we'll really
Jake Gyllenhaal is Ethan.
And we could probably get oh, what's his name? Oh, I actually don't remember anymore. What the hell? Jim Gaffigan is Scott Shelby. We could probably pull that off.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
They have the same relative face. Be funny seeing
And
him
I'm
do
sure
it, though, but
I'm sure Jim Gaffigan wouldn't mind the excuse to eat more bacon.
yes. Bacon bits on bacon. It's activates time travel.
Yeah.
Wouldn't go anywhere
I
useful
just
though.
I love how lazy he's doing this.
Well, this is the proper way to do it with your son.
Clearly, this is the proper way. The seesaw with your very lonely child who has no friends.
And who has various mental issues of his own since he's giggling for no real reason right now. But
Don't-
that is Child, whose name I already forgot. He's so important to the plot.
You know what?
Don't
I did
remember
too.
I don't know. I think it's Sean, I think.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
yes,
it
because
is.
seems to be having fun.
yeah, because Ethan yells Sean some more. That's right.
He seems to be having fun. I'm just gonna wander off, away from
Well-
my child, into the bushes now.
Well, actually, this bit of wandering is because I'm an idiot, and I could not find a
You want to go play on the swing?
one sec. Betstarter's been bad lately. Could not find the boomerang that's sitting around because that's one of the things you can do with Sean is teach him how to throw a boomerang. If he ever finds himself in the outback and needs to kill something.
Of course, you know, it is
So-
a proper and essential life skill. And I'm sorry, but you are on my sound. You are probably gonna pick up a truck because I live in apartments, and people
Ah.
in apartments don't care.
I actually could not hear a truck, so I don't think that it's
I-
gonna go through on the recording.
I
But if
do.
it is, there's a truck.
Yeah, I do see it on Audacity, but he's not honking or blaring music, so it's okay.
This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
But we are watching the most coordinated swing pushing you've ever seen.
Don't worry, I'll push you. I was in a movie one time.
This is Ethan, not Gyllenhaal.
Oh,
Well, not yet anyway.
not yet.
For the movie of the movie, because this is basically a movie.
Yeah, it is.
The movie version of the movie we will be.
And we can watch Jake Gyllenhaal in his adventures of drinking orange juice and
Drinking it too fast and choking on it.
and
Find
you
something
know
else to do with him.
wandering aimlessly in circles.
This is me trying to find the boomerang still, okay? It happens a lot. I can't find the damn thing. I forgot where it went.
I would pay money to see a movie where all the characters move like the video game, and they all just move stiff like robots
It would be
and
amazing.
spin in circles.
Would be
Like
the
when
best movie
people
ever.
are pouring out their heart and they're just like spinning in circles. They're all drunk off their freaking heads.
Well, in all fairness, Jaden's character was be about the same. All the ripping on him, I think prefer Jaden and Ethan the best out of all the characters because Scott, well, he's fat and yells at hookers, and other character who we haven't met yet is really here for no reason. So. Still trying to find that boomerang. So deal with the Ethan wandering aimlessly, which is kind of in character. And see, it's being done right there too with the seesaw. It's right.
Okay, if you might pick up a little girl asking me for cereal, every now and then. I, you know, but
You need to tell us something there, Sahoni?
well, I'm not a little girl, but there is a little girl asking for cereal who knows she should be waiting like I told her to. I know you forgot your vitamin, but I'm watching video games and making fun of them for the internet. That is clearly the most important thing.
Clearly. Heavy Rain, the game of wandering around a park with your son who is already bored of you.
Your son finds you boring, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, okay, let's...
We should go home and drink some orange juice.
Dad, why do you always try to drink orange juice? You clearly can't do it. Yeah, I will need to put a note in this video's description for the cameo of the small girl in the background.
Yeah, I'm sure Ella is making her internet debut while she twirls around in the kitchen in her pajamas.
Hey. Well, she's just doing what Ethan was doing.
Yeah.
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
I have never been to a public park where there is a carousel.
Well, it's
Well, except maybe Central Park, but you know.
well, we are in New York.
Well, that's just
in
true,
theory,
but this
theory.
is clearly not Central Park.
Oh no, it is not. Not in the slightest.
This is if this is supposed to be Central Park, this is like the least effort they have put into
To
research.
anything.
Research for a set ever.
Or just really effort into anything ever. And yes, I am including Duke Nukem Forever into that category. This required less work than that entire game. Making fun of bad video games.
What was that face? Oh, he's having a flashback.
No, not he's just kind of blacking
Flash
out.
forward, blackout.
He's blacking out.
God damn it, Jake Gyllenhaal! What is with your orange juice addiction?
Well, you see, he did go talk to Jaden before this scene.
Yeah.
Sean, that's
Sean.
the son's name. Best thing to do ever. Run around the streets yelling someone's name. Didn't you have a car?
What happened in the time? Did you just like black out and wander away and left your son just be like, "Hey, Dad"?
Dad? Yeah, pretty much that's what happened. And
You are the worst father ever.
yes,
I'm
he is.
sorry. That
Ethan is a horrible father. It's just what happens to him. You
this
see.
happens, and they trusted you with your child.
Well, he didn't come back home. He didn't stay at the park.
Your
Ghost light.
child's bedroom still is awful.
Yes, it is.
That child will grow up to have so many problems. He will be like the person who takes a ventriloquist puppet on a date with him.
Hey, Emily, watch this.
I
And it's an
mean,
origami
if he's not,
figure.
I mean,
Oh, no.
obviously, if he's not murdered.
Oh noes. What happened to Sean?
You know.
Ethan Bot is sad.